Welcome to JSR Voice. Now I want to discuss with you one problem and its solution under income from capital gains. I already discussed a few problems under this income from capital gains in the previous lectures. If anyone wants to watch that, you can go to my channel and there you can select playlist that is income from capital gain, so that you will find all the lectures related to this topic, problem solving under income from capital gains. So hope this is clear. Let us go and discuss the problem and its solution now. So now I want to discuss with you this question and its solution. I have taken this question from Hamstala Publications. Author is H. Prem Raja. So let me discuss question first. I always say one thing, that understanding question is very important, students, so that you will do your solution perfectly. So first read question, then understand it, then go to solution. Let us go and discuss that. So here Sri Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna is a assessee name. He sold his gold ornaments. Gold ornaments is a asset here. Okay, this is not land and buildings. In case of land and buildings, we consider 2 years period to determine whether that is short term capital asset or long term capital asset. But in case of other assets, we are going to consider 3 years period to determine whether that is short term capital asset or long term capital asset. So here our capital asset name is gold ornaments. So we are going to take 3 years period. If assessee is using that gold ornaments for less than 3 years period and selling it off, then we are going to treat it as short term capital asset. If our assessee is using those gold ornaments for more than 3 years period and he is selling it off, then we are going to treat it as long term capital asset. Why this is important to determine whether that is short term capital asset or long term capital asset? Because if our asset is a short term capital asset, while solving the solution we are going to deduct the cost of acquisition. If our asset is a long term capital asset, we are going to deduct indexed cost of acquisition. That is why it is very important to determine first of all whether that is a short term capital asset or long term capital asset. Hope this is clear. Okay, so here our asset name is gold ornaments. He purchased that for 9 lakhs rupees during he sold that, not purchasing, he sold. Students, note this point. He sold. Okay, he sold those gold ornaments for how many rupees? 9 lakhs rupees. So selling price always is called consideration received. So 9 lakhs rupees is consideration received. Okay, next, the cost of which is 1,20,000. So actually he purchased those gold ornaments for how much cost? 1,20,000. That is original cost of the asset. When he purchased 17 years ago, but we don't know exactly in which year we purchased. Let us read complete question so that we will get the answer for that. So after, and one point you have to notice, here he purchased it 17 years ago, means he used that asset for more than 3 years. So it is not short term capital asset, it is long term capital asset. Hope this is clear. Next, after selling the gold ornaments, within 2 months he invested in bonds 7 lakhs rupees of Unit Tehsil Chemicals and Hydropower Limited, Mumbai, which are notified as specified securities under section 54 EC. This point is important. Okay, he is investing 7 lakhs rupees after selling that house, after selling that gold ornaments. He is investing how much amount? 7 lakhs rupees. Where? In notified specified securities under section 54 EC. So this 7 lakhs rupees is eligible for deduction under section 54. Okay, if he invests any money in notified specified securities which are eligible for under section 54 EC, we are going to give it as deduction. How much amount is eligible here? 7 lakhs. Note that point. Next, compute the income from capital gain if the selling expenses are 1.5 percentage. If selling expenses percentage is given in the question, we are going to calculate that percentage on consideration received. Note this point also. And next, cost inflated index in the year of purchase was 100. So I have been telling in previous lectures also I told. So you have to remember always two index numbers compulsorily. One is 2001 and 2 number, that is 100. Okay, here he purchased during they did not mention the year, but they said that year of purchase number is okay. Cost inflated index number in the year of purchase is how much? 100. So they purchased in the year 2001 and 2. Okay, and previous year index number also you should remember, students, that is 348. So at present, for the students who are going to appear for the examination now, so they are going to follow assessment year 2024 and 25. So they are going to take previous year index number as 348. Remember that point. Okay, and next we are going to solve it. This is a complete question, and how to solve it, this is a format, students. Always we have to follow this format. Okay, so we are going to follow this format always, and we are going to write the values here. Heading is first computation of income from capital gains of Mr. So name of the assessee will be taken here. Our assessee name is Sri Ramakrishna. So I will write here Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna for the assessment year 2024 and 25. Okay, so this is a heading always you should give on the top of the format. Columns are particulars amount, and you should follow the format whatever I mentioned here. Okay, in the order. First item always is consideration received. Consideration received means selling price of the asset. So what is the selling price of the asset here in this problem? Sri Ramakrishna sold his gold ornaments for 9 lakhs. So 9 lakhs is a consideration received. Let us write 9 lakhs here. So from 9 lakhs we are going to deduct next item, that is selling expenses or transfer expenses. Those are given here, but percentage is given. So selling expenses are how much here? 1.5 percentage. So this percentage we have to calculate on consideration received. Okay, so what is the consideration received here? 9 lakhs. We should calculate 9 lakhs. We should calculate like this, students. 9 lakhs into 1.5 divided by 100. Okay, so we will get the value. So this is how we are going to calculate it, students. Hope everyone understood how to calculate this. So this is how we calculate 9 lakhs into 1.5 by 100. Okay, so let us see how much we are going to get. 1.5 is percentage, selling expenses percentage. So we should calculate always on consideration received. Our consideration received is 9 lakhs. So 9 lakhs into 1.5 by 100. We get 13,500. Those are selling expenses. Okay, we should deduct that from 9 lakhs. We get 8,86,500. Okay, so after deducting selling expenses from consideration received, that is 9 lakhs. Okay, if we deduct that 13,500 from 9 lakhs, we get how much? We get 8,86,500. Okay, so hope this is clear, students, and we should name it as net consideration. And after this we are going to deduct either cost of acquisition or index to cost of acquisition. When we deduct the cost of acquisition, if our asset is a short term capital asset, but here our asset is not short term capital asset, it is long term capital asset. So we are going to deduct indexed cost of acquisition. I am removing that cost of acquisition. Do they give indexed cost of acquisition in the question? No, we have to calculate it. How we have to calculate? We have two models, students, and these are formulas. We have to select any one formula here, okay, either model 1 or model 2. So to select the formula, we should see when the asset was purchased, whether he purchased it before 1-4-2001 or after 1-4-2001. So here 100, index number 100 is given, okay, year, purchasing year index number is 100. So when he purchased during the year 2001 and 2. So after 1-4-2001, after April 1st 2001 only he purchased, because 100 index number is for 2001 and 2, okay, which actually that year starts from April 1st 2001 and ends on 31st March 2002, okay, and he purchased it after 1-4-2001 only, because the purchasing year number is 100. So we are not going to select the first one. This is useful when the asset was purchased before 1-4-2001. Okay, we are not going to take this. We are going to remove it. We will select the second one, because our asset is purchased after 1-4-2001. Hope this is clear, students. Okay. So this is a formula we are going to take now. Because our asset is purchased by the assessee after 1-4-2000. What is our formula here? Indexed cost of acquisition is equal to indexed cost of acquisition is equal to original cost of the asset. Original cost of the asset means purchasing price of the asset. At what price the assessee purchased, that should be taken. So cost of which is 1,20,000. Cost of the asset is how much? 1,20,000. Let us take 1,20,000 here. That is original cost of the asset into previous year index number. Previous year index number is 348 divided by index of the purchasing year. Purchasing year number they gave as 100. So we are going to take it as 100 now. Okay. Index of the purchasing year is 100. And we should calculate it, students, now. We should calculate it and we should see how much we will get. So how to calculate it? 1,20,000 into 348 divided by 100. So you will get 4,17,600. 4,17,600. Okay. So this is what you get. This is indexed cost of acquisition. Let us go and record there. Indexed cost of acquisition is 4,17,600. Okay, and we should deduct that value from the previous one, from net consideration. That is 8,86,500 minus 4,17,600. Okay, how much you will get? That should be checked. 8,86,500 minus 4,17,600. You will get 4,68,900. 4,68,900. Okay, and next we should deduct indexed cost of improvement, if anything we have. Indexed cost of improvement means if any additions are made to the asset, then we are going to calculate indexed cost of improvement. In this problem there are no additions for the asset, so we should take it as nil. If you don't want to write, you can, okay, you need not to write that. If you want to follow the format as it is, you can write like this, nil, okay. And from again, if you deduct that nil amount from 4,68,000, we will get again same 4,68,900 only, okay. And after this we are going to give deductions under section 54. Whenever any assessee sells land and buildings and he invests money in any notified securities under section 54 EC, then he is eligible for deduction under section 54 EC for notified securities. But here he is selling gold ornaments and he is investing that money in notified securities. So deduction is not allowed here, okay, it is nil, okay. And if he invests any money in notified securities under section 54 EC, he should sell land and buildings and that amount can be invested, then that is eligible for deduction. He is selling gold ornaments, in that case 54 EC deduction is nil, okay. Hope this is clear, students. So it is nil. So income from capital gain, how much we get now? 4,68,900. 4,68,900. That is our income from capital gain. Hope this is clear, students. Okay, I will show you once again our question as well as solution. So this is our question and this is a solution. Wait, let me show that once. Yeah, this is a question and this is a solution and this is calculation of index to cost of acquisition. Hope this is clear for everyone, students. If you understand the class, like the video, share it and subscribe the channel. Thank you.